Skype to work this time. Your boy got Skype to work this time.
And the Celtics won. So you're happy.
Yeah, and your boy got the Celtics to get Skype working this time.
They did. Oh.
What do you think? Who should have won Finals MVP?
Go. What's that?
Who do you think should have won Finals MVP? I think it's close.
Probably Jalen.
You think?
Yeah, the Cats being extra bad tonight. That'll be fun.
But Tatum's the first player to ever lead his team in points, rebounds, and assists and not win Finals MVP.
Yeah, but he's lame.
I mean, he's kind of cringe. It's
fine.
On the latest Barstool bracket, they did the cringe. What was the corniest athletes, and he was like the 7th seed.
I can see that.
Where he had like the tattoo of like his name, but like inside of it were like his favorite artists and movies, and there was like Lion King or some shit in one of them. I was like, what is this?
All the Kobe stuff.
Yeah.
How should we start this?
I don't know.
I think. Go ahead.
I don't actually think.
I was gonna say do Wall F because they have like Wall A and Wall B and all them in the movie.
Okay.
We'll do Wall F, and he's just a shitty robot. He fucks everything up. Hi, Wall F, and oh no, Wall F, what are you doing?
I thought my idea was us being in the table in the lunchroom with Pete Docter and Andrew Stanton and all of them, and we're pitching Pixar ideas, and somebody's like, hey, how about this movie about a robot where there's actually no talking at all? I know it's the 2000s, but
let's do that. And I love a wrinkle too.
Okay.
I'm ready.
And then somebody would be like, well,
I got an idea.
That's gay as shit. Let's do talking fish, bitch.
Yeah. I got an idea.
Okay. I decided to download, I don't know why I haven't done it, but the Skype app on my computer. I was like, I use it enough.
Just the web browser?
I should have this. And now it works just fine. So I don't know what happened last week, but I was surprised I got the episode out in time. But
yeah, excellent work. That's why you're the big dog.
You're doing the golf course now, so you're probably listening to them all while you're going around and around.
A little bit. Mm-hmm.
I had to bring this up because I was laughing so hard. If you've listened to the Journey Absolution yet, where we were talking about Jamie Presley's nipple color, and says like it's too close to her skin color. I don't really like it, and I was like, well, what's your favorite color of nipples, Seth? And he just goes, I just like them. I guess I just like them in my mouth.
Yeah.
What a great line.
That's Jamie Presley's. Yeah.
What a great line.
That's a great line.
Okay.
First half.
Wally. Okay, you ready?
Yeah. Boardroom meeting.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, play.
Wow, what stuff. That was some beautiful pasta fagioli, you know what I mean? What about you, Andrew?
God, I mean, that was good. It was weird to mix pasta fagioli and empanadas together, but they somehow did it. It was a great lunch.
That's why we love the Cheesecake Factory. Well, me, Pete Docter here. I think we get down to business now, right? We talked about some of our ideas, right?
Our 2-hour and 45-minute lunch. We spent 2 hours and 20 on empanadas and pasta fagioli, all you can eat.
Yeah, that's right.
Let's get some ideas out on the board. You know, the Pixar's new. We got
the toys. Some guy was bringing that up earlier. The toys idea. Toys are alive or something.
And we've got that bug thing kind of working, but otherwise,
yeah. Like
what else? What else is there?
Well, you had that crazy idea. Why don't you tell everybody there, Andrew?
What do you think about like a robot? Like robots have always been great, right?
Yeah, you can do all sorts of voices and talk to people, right?
No, this one's gonna be basically silent. There's gonna be like no words for like probably 70 of the 100-minute runtime. No words.
And this is for kids.
Yeah. I know
Okay,
like robots
human.
great like
Yeah.
full and they
Well,
weapons and stuff.
at least
No.
the humans will be like portrayed positively, right? Those so, like the kids in the audience can like latch on to humanity in a relating way.
You know what? I'm thinking like let's make them so fat that they can't
Oh,
move.
oh,
You
this
know that robot, all
might be
robots
tough
have
to
like
pull
special
off.
gadgets and gears.
Yeah,
What if we
yeah,
just
like
like
guns.
yeah, instead of guns, what if we just made him a trash man? Like a
Oh,
garbage truck driver.
that's a. You know what? And
I
why don't we
think it
just
I think
why
it
don't we
could work.
name him? Why don't we just name him after a guy, right?
Yeah, we could
Call him
like
like
name him.
Stevie or something.
Yeah, or like Walt. I don't know.
Actually,
Disney.
I got an idea too. Yes, a pitchapong. You can talk too. I think we should do a movie about a man dying of liver disease, and his
That's good.
ghost
Yeah,
monkey
let's do
son
that instead. Fuck
comes
this
to
idea.
visit,
Let's connect with
and
the
his
kids.
dead wife is back, and they're
Ooh.
boys, and there's yeah, and the fish fucks a lady.
Yeah. Oh, I like it. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's make something about alcoholism too. Let's do that. Fuck them
Yeah.
robots. Okay.
Fuck
I
the
thought you were gonna.
robots.
I thought you were gonna do the fingers with me. I thought you were gonna finger with me.
Um, I can't. I'm too weary, Brandon, from my my second job now. My my summer job, if you will.
Did Alex get a summer job? Is she back at Watson's or?
No, she did summer school for Mission.
Oh,
Yeah, and has read a billion books already. And the cat's meowing, and it's the podcast.
it's not a podcast without a cat meowing. That's the thing. We're the number
It is
8
bad.
podcast
Is that
for bad
still?
movies.
Have you
That's still
updated the rankings?
we haven't moved yet. But the thing is like 6, 7, 5. They don't have a cat meowing. I don't know what they think they're doing above us, but it's integral into the podcast realm. You need
And
a
it's
cat
really
meowing.
annoying, but too. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and it doesn't affect the editing or the audio or any. It's just you need it. So
Oh, you're on the bed. Okay. And so we're boycotting Mongo today, and we have the podcast
in a movie, yeah,
and a movie.
it's just the movies right now. It's me and Lucas. Oh, it's Mongo.
No, he's in trouble. You don't
Oh,
get to ask a movie question. That's what he
shit.
wants.
He's begging. He's begging to give a review on Woody Allen's Ants.
No, Jinjo, Mongo, not allowed to review ants.
Hey, we're not reviewing Ants. We're reviewing a different animated movie, Antsamated movie.
Antsamated.
But I've got
Let's
questions
get into
for
the
you.
thorax of it. Yeah.
Really tighten your abdomen for this one, folks. We got ant-related questions.
Nice.
Aunt
They're
Becky,
everywhere.
queen ants. We got a in our front porch. There's a hummingbird that built a little nest on one of our string lights on our front porch. So we bought a hummingbird feeder and it's chilling up there. But now we can't have Callie swing as often.
Oh, yeah, and you can't flamethrow over there.
You can't flamethrow over there. But I've got questions for you. Good gesture. I loved the gesture. I didn't really think about the questions, but do you like I did. I know them. First question. Do you like Hello Dolly?
Love Hello Dolly. From what I know of it.
Love it. Haven't actually seen it, but
From what I know. Unless there's like Nazi stuff or something. I don't think
yeah.
so.
Okay. Oh, flex on them hoes.
It's an affliction.
Next question. Do you like do you like By and Large?
By and large, no. No, it's like my dystopia. Yeah.
I think both of us need to buy in large though, because you're tall and I'm heavier
And you're
set.
buying.
We need to buy
You need to
large.
buy. Yeah.
Last
I'm
question
large.
for you.
You're buying. Yeah.
Do you like trash?
Like trash. I think oftentimes, Brandon, it can be someone's treasure. So yes.
It's a necessary thing in this world. I mean, it's gonna happen regardless. There's gonna be trash. So we need to figure out a plan for it. That's where this
Burn
movie
it.
comes in.
We can burn it.
We can burn it. A lot of countries do that.
Do they? That's not good for taxes
Oh, I have
or
one more
inflation.
question. Yeah.
Oh, he's got another question.
Just because I thought about it. Do you love
Love.
do you love love? Actually, that could be a good question. Do you love movie scenes where characters actually dance in space?
Yeah, that is cool. Of course I do.
Well,
Of course I do. It sounds like a good movie, Brandon.
And also, do you like the movie Ants?
Yeah. Nominally more than
A Bug's Life.
A Bug's Life. It's
Don't tell Jordan that. Remember how
counterpart.
much he fucked with A Bug's Life?
He did fuck with A Bug's Life. Yeah. His favorite movie.
So if you like
you like it all.
By and large, or trash, or dancing in space, or ants. What was the first one I said? What's that first question I asked?
Hello, Dolly.
Hello, Dolly. Yeah, if you like any of those, you've come to the right places. The Good, the Bad, and the Movie. Movi-E.
Oh, fuck you. Yeah.
And this week we watched.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm Brandon.
I'm Lucas.
It's crazy how often
Lucas
we forget
B.
to announce ourselves until this far.
Yeah. I usually
Twitter handle.
No, well, now it's Lucas Lorenz and his Earth Band. Yeah. That's my new Twitter handle.
Lucas Lorenz and the Buttholes.
That's my band.
Your Earth Band. But we watched a movie, The Good, the Bad, and the Movies, called Wall-E from 2008, finishing off our month for the Space Sluts.
That's cool.
And I will say I appreciate you and Robert trying your best to recreate the sound effects for me when all the technical difficulties were going on and I couldn't use my phone.
Where is Robert? Does he know that the third seat is open for him if ever he wants it?
Well, I will tell you this now. I'll tell you it on air. I think he might be moving to Minnesota.
No!
To live with his sister for a while.
Well, he'll have to get a mic, I guess.
Ooh, virtual him in. Yes.
Virtual Robert.
I think he's at Trivia with Seth right now.
Dang. Those cowards.
It would have been probably hard to, instead of just you and I, make them commit to a split recording as well. I mean, not a split.
Behoove.
It behoove them. So, Wall-E.
Behoove, yeah.
From 2008, before we get into it, we're drinking crack cocaine.
Yeah, I'm huffing some stuff over here. No, I'm kidding. I got some water at the sink if I want it. It's
what was that you were gonna huff?
Alex's dry shampoo. It gets you crazy loaded though.
What's the brand there? Is it the same brand Marina uses?
Batiste.
No, that's not. Hers is like mommy shampoo.
L'Oreal, Maybelline.
No, it's like Hello Mommy or something.
Oh, yeah, you have to be a mother for that one.
I got Diet Dr. Pepper.
Wow. He's jacking my style, folks. If you're new to the podcast, I'm known as the Diet Dr. Pepper guy. And Brandon is known as the fentanyl guy. What?
Oh my God, no. Did you see that Dr. Pepper passed Pepsi for the most sold products, like in the soda market?
Yeah, like not like normal Pepsi. standard
Yeah.
Pepsi.
I mean, they're like super close. They're like 8.34 and Pepsi's like 8.32%.
Coke's at like 20 or something.
Coke's at like 19.8%. It's like not even close. But then after that is Diet Coke, and then Coke Zero, and Mountain Dew, and Fanta, and
Dr. Pepper coming on strong though.
yeah.
The
I thought
last
Mountain Dew might
25
be
years.
a touch higher, but I mean it was
I
still
don't think
like
it's
four.
I don't think it's big in the Northeast.
Hmm.
We'll lose that
They
demo.
never tried Code Red then, because that shit rocks.
Code Red's pretty banging.
Code Red bangs. So Wally, we got a director today.
We already did him.
We did him good.
We laid him down.
It's Andrew Stanton.
Andy.
And you've got to know, oh my goodness, do you think they named from Toy Story Andy after Andrew Stanton?
Definitely.
Wow. That's crazy.
Just want to play with this toy more, not out of it.
Usually I'd be like, do you remember this guy? And you'd be like, Roland Emmerich kind of sounds like a name I remember or something like that. No, we just did it. We just did it.
2 weeks ago. He's the director of John Carter.
Yes. He's also done A Bug's Life, Finding Nemo, Finding Dory, 2 episodes of Stranger Things, an episode of Better Call Saul, and For All Mankind. 4 episodes of that.
So like we talked about last time, he seemed to try the Pixar jump out by making a big giant movie outside of the animated
And then he jumped right back in.
Which John Carter, and then he's like, fuck it, swimming back in with the Nemos. But I think we both like John Carter at the end of it all, right?
What the hell was that beep in my ear? Did you hear a beep?
I did not hear a beep.
Whoa, that was weird.
Toast?
No, you froze for just a little bit there, and then when you came back in, it went boop, and I was like, "What?"
I don't know what that is. Well, sometimes that happens to me if the internet is streaming or something. But he's a director.
He is a director, and
Where'd
also
he go
the
to
writer.
School?
I don't know where he. Probably NYU. I don't know. That seems like a good guess. That's a good guess too. Yeah, tell me where he went to school. I would love that.
You tell me the next thing. The writers. How about?
It's Andrew Stanton. If you remember from before, 13 episodes of Mighty Mouse Adventures. Ooh, you were closer. Toy Story 1 through 4, A Bug's Life, Monsters Inc., Finding Nemo, Wall-E, Finding Dory, Lightyear, and 2 episodes of Obi-Wan Kenobi.
So not only Brandon does he know how to point that camera, he knows how to write a thing or two as well.
And he's writing it with his best mate, his bestest mensch.
Who's that?
Pete Docter.
Pete Docter wrote it too. Wow.
And Pete Docter's written. He's doctored a couple scripts. He's Pete Doctored them. Toy Story 1 and 2, Monsters Inc., Up, Inside Out, Soul, Buzz Lightyear, Star Command, 1 episode there.
Is it? This is a timely episode because it's right on the release of the newest Pixar film, Inside Out 2, correct?
Yes. What do you think?
That's why you planned this.
Have you seen yet? Are you planning to see?
Probably not.
I'll for sure see when it comes to Disney
streaming.
Plus. Yeah. If I didn't have a 10-month-old, I would probably go to the theater and see it. I was a little hesitant about it because I was like, Inside Out's like a masterpiece. Like, it's a pure therapy session for kids, but I was like, I don't know how it's gonna live up. I've heard some amazing things.
Yeah.
I've heard
I think they're back on their bullshit. Who directed this one, Inside Out Dose?
I don't know.
Is that I don't know. Is that a Pete Docter joint?
I think it's Pete Docter, probably. He did the first one.
Kelsey Mann.
Who? Kelsey Mann?
And his name is not a misnomer. He is a man.
Kelsey Mann did Lightyear, The Good Dinosaur, and Onward. But those were as like script supervisor.
Yeah.
That's their first directorial thing. Is Inside Out.
He graduated from Burnsville High School in 1993.
Is it actually a guy, Kelsey?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. He didn't have a picture of him since he's so new. So between Stanton and Pete Docter, we've said that they were at the round table for the lunch of deciding everything. I'm
Last
looking
Supper,
at like things that they haven't done. It's mostly in the early years. They didn't do Ratatouille, The Incredibles, or Cars, and we know two of those are Brad Bird. I just don't know who Cars was then.
Cars movie. I thought at the time Cars was kind of like like John Lasseter. He's the other big one. He was at the lunch.
Oh yeah, he was at there too. So
Toy Story 2. Yeah. He's a Toy Story guy.
Yeah. So okay. And then one more writer. His name is Jim Reardon.
Reardon.
A short film called Bring Me the Head of Charlie Brown.
Yes.
That sounds metal. Yes. Mighty Mouse, The New Adventures, 19 episodes of that. 17 episodes of Tiny Toon Adventures. 3 episodes of The Plucky Duck Show. He wrote
Plucky Duck.
Wreck-It Ralph and Wreck-It Ralph Breaks the Internet.
Those are some big titles.
Oh my god, Wreck-It Ralph is so good. And Zootopia, another huge one.
What is Wreck-It Ralph? Is that just a Disney movie?
Yeah.
Same as Zootopia?
Same as Zootopia. Disney, not Pixar. This is in their like newer age run where they've done.
Yeah.
It started with Frozen, and then they did Raya and the Last Dragon, Big Hero 6, Wreck-It Ralph, Zootopia, Moana. Yeah. And Kanto. They've been putting out some good stuff too. Damn.
Wonder if there's ever any infighting. Yeah.
Gang. And those are writers. How about a cast? It's an animated movie, so voice.
Probably, yeah. I was gonna say, probably gonna animate the voices, make them body. Hit me with them.
Ben Burt, Alyssa Knight, Jeff Garlin.
Yeah, I like Jeff Garlin. Curb Your Enthusiasm.
I do too. John Ratzenberger, the classic Pixar voice actor. Yeah. Kathy Najimy. Sigourney Weaver. I don't know who she voiced, but Brian Cummings. Oh, good job, Alex.
Good job, he
Tune in to YouTube at 22:30 to see her. What is that called? Embroidering?
It's called a cross stitch.
Cross stitch. A live action role.
A cross stitch is what it's called, actually.
A live action role for Fred Willard, not animated. He's himself.
He's out there. Yeah.
And the last person in the cast is not actually a human. It's the voice of Otto. It's Macintalk, the talk feature for Mac.
That's it. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't like a clear 2001 thing.
I was going to put it in the facts, but there are so many facts about WALL-E that I was just like, let's put it in the cast. It's nice and short.
Yeah, that's nice. And short.
Just
like WALL-E.
Very short.
He's nice too. Don't tell him short.
Oh my goodness. Hey, short. Yeah, he's so nice. Nice. A plot, if you're unaware. In the distant future, a small waste-collecting robot inadvertently embarks on a space journey that will ultimately decide the fate of mankind.
Wow. Epic stuff for such a small being.
Oh my god. Just a little bean. A little bean, yeah. My little soybean.
But doesn't that just make your heart swell? Little beans can do so much.
I'm going to tell you right now, I cried like 9 times watching this.
Yeah, it's a crier.
I was watching it Saturday night, and I messaged you guys in the group chat. I was like, I can't handle this movie.
Dying. Who did Up? That's Pete Docter.
Pete Docter. I can't handle Up.
No, this is their era. This is
couldn't handle Ratatouille.
05 to like 2013, that's their shit.
I mean, this little run of in 5 years of 5 years. Ratatouille, Up, WALL-E, and then Toy Story 3. Come on.
Yeah, that's
come on. 4 films in 5 years. 4 Oscars. So. Oh my goodness. History.
Why is that?
History
coming.
-E.
Oh, you're so fuck you.
Nice. Man.
Yeah, that's good. That's great.
WALL-E. Stylized with an interpunct as Wall.E. It's not a hyphen. It's an interpunct.
You're right.
is a 2008 American animated romantic science fiction film produced by Pixar Animation Studios for Walt Disney Pictures. Andrew Stanton conceived WALL-E during a lunch with fellow writers John Lasseter, Pete Docter, and John Ranft in 1994. Toy Story was near completion, and the writers brainstormed ideas for their next project, A Bug's Life, Monsters, Inc., and Finding Nemo at this lunch. Stanton then asked, what if mankind had to leave Earth and somebody forgot to turn off the last robot? Having struggled for many years with making the characters in Toy
They
Story
really were just like fucking
yeah,
throwing shit at the wall. What
yeah,
if this fucking happened?
Having struggled for many years with making the characters in Toy Story appealing, Stanton found his simple Robinson Crusoe-esque idea of a lonely robot on a deserted planet very strong. And after directing Finding Nemo, Stanton felt Pixar had created believable simulations of underwater physics and was willing to direct a film set largely in space. WALL-E has minimal dialogue in its early sequences. Many of the characters in the film don't even have voices, but instead communicate with body languages and sounds that were all designed by voice actor Ben Burt.
Wow, the WALL-E guy.
Yeah. The film incorporates various topics, including consumerism, corporatocracy, nostalgia, waste management, human environmental impact and concerns, obesity and sedentary lifestyles, and global catastrophic risk. It was released in the United States on June 27th, 2008, and immediately received both financial and critical success.
There
The film
we go.
widely named by critics and organizations, including the National Board of Review and the American Film Institute, as one of the best films of 2008, and to be considered among the greatest animated films ever made. In 2021, WALL-E became the second Pixar feature film after Toy Story to be selected for preservation in the United States Film Registry by the Library of Congress as being culturally, historically, or aesthetically significant. And in September of 2022, at the request
Criterion.
Yes, at the request of Stanton, Disney licensed WALL-E to the Criterion Collection, who re-released the film as a special 4K Blu-ray standard combo pack on November 22nd, 2022, marking the first Pixar film to receive such an honor.
Yeah, that was a big deal. I think I posted on my Instagram story when it came out.
Really?
Full circle. Yeah. WALL-E, yeah, made one of the most acclaimed. I think, like we were just talking, I think it's those four, I think, that are probably like the most lauded Pixar movies of all time, and for good reason.
And probably Toy Story.
Fucking it up right now. Yeah, in the original Toy Story. Over Toy Story 3, probably, but I mean, Toy Story 3 is incredible.
Toy Story 3 is right there as well. And yeah, another film that we're doing being added to the Library of Congress. I can't even remember all of them that we've done. It's probably
There's
all
a
of our
lot.
masterpieces.
Woody Allen.
And Top Gun also made it, I remember.
Which is a masterpiece.
Oh, Top Gun's great. But this is it. This is one of those
high art.
One of those films that immediately captivated
everything. That has allegories and shit.
Oh my god, so many allegories.
Yeah.
All
juxtapositions and shit. Illusion.
It's not just juxtapositions. It's all allegories.
Allegory.
Oh, fuck you, man.
Yeah, thank you. Fuck you, yeah.
So, a big hit in all sense of the word. It's budget time.
Wow.
It was Robert's song last week. I wrote it down so I could remember it.
He was just kind of singing words, which I guess is what a song is.
Budget, budget, budget. Tell me that number.
That's right. That's pretty good. That's like a Fallon jingle, I feel like.
I mean, he was happy to do another one. So, can you tell me that number, my guy?
I haven't done one of these bad boys. I don't remember what Ratatouille cost. I'll say $75 million is my guess.
Ah, that beep happened again. You froze on me again. That beep happened. Wow. Sorry, what did you say?
$75 million.
75. Ooh, Seth wins.
Fuck that guy.
It's 180 million.
No.
That's a big.
They put a lot into Mr. Wally.
No wonder he spent so much on John Carter too. He spent a lot on this.
That's some money, yeah. But a financial success, as you did say,
Yes.
for Wally.
Opening weekend, like I said, a June 27th release.
That's big. Furiosa disappointed at 31. That's my only reference I have in the
Really, Furiosa only got 31.
for opening weekend, and it fell hard after that. Although I did see that the Australian government subsidizes a lot of the films, so they're going to be fine. Furiosa.
What movie did we do where the country subsidized like the whole thing?
Uncle Boone Me did.
That's right.
Maybe Cronenberg did.
Did they do that for What We Do in the Shadows for New Zealand as well?
They did that for part of it, yeah. Which is what
Nice.
I mean. Good. Spend your money on art, government, not genocide.
I wouldn't be surprised if A Brighter Summer Day did as well.
You could very well be true.
So
opening weekend, I'm gonna swing big. I'm gonna say $65 million. I think people wanted to see Wally.
So fucking close. It's 63.1.
Ooh, I am close.
In 2008, that's a huge weekend.
It's a big number. Yeah.
That's a huge weekend. Oh my god.
I was a middle schooler at the time. I wanted to see Wally.
I just graduated 6th grade.
Yeah. And he wanted to see Wally at the time.
I don't even think I knew about Wally, to be honest.
No.
This is one of those films we'll get to nominations. It was not nominated for Best Picture, but if they like the following year they upped it from 5, it would have made it for sure. I think it honestly might have been able to
probably
even make it amongst this most stacked year of all time. That was 07.
Yeah, that was.
This is 08.
I think it probably did deserve it. I think there's a bit of a stigma against Best Picture animation a little bit. People like you can't give it to a cartoon, but now we know that you can give it to a cartoon.
It is
the best movie of that year.
Let's see what else was nominated. Oh yeah.
What could Wally be beat out?
So the ones where Best Picture just go. I mean, it's a good year, but Frost Nixon, Milk. Milk was good.
Not Wally.
Slumdog Millionaire.
Yeah.
The Curious Case of Benjamin Button.
Yeah.
And The Reader.
What the fuck is The Reader?
It's Kate Winslet. I remember she won her Best Actress for that.
Oh, fuck that.
And then obviously there was The Dark Knight that year too.
Was that? I think The Dark Knight was the year after.
No, that was the year he won. Heath Ledger won.
Okay. So, well, fuck me, I guess.
Yeah. So. Yeah, fuck you.
I'm not fly.
But a 63 million opening weekend. What do you think that translates to U.S. and Canada?
One of the biggest movies of the year. Tough. I'll say 210.
Oh.
Does Seth win?
I'm sorry. It's 223.8.
I'll take. That's a good guess, though.
It's a very good guess. Yeah. It gets harder when these numbers get huge.
Big. Yeah, of course. An easy one.
And worldwide.
$590 million.
521.3.
Oh, I'm proud of my performance, even though I only got one right. I'm proud of myself.
So even with $180 million budget, it made it back in the U.S. and Canada alone, and then added $100 million more on it. Yeah, ooh,
it is a success. Plus, you buy like Wally DVDs, and now you buy the Wally Criterion, and you buy Wally fucking socks, and you get a statue of Eve. That's part of the deal with these too. They sell all this shit around it too. Yeah. You know,
oh my god,
movie is like, don't buy monolithic things.
I thought about the best joke. You said the rest is gravy. I said, yeah, they'll be out here making biscuits and gravy with all that dough.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Gravy. Oh,
yeah.
fucking hell, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn. Okay. So, a huge win. Taglines.
Space, the final something
I,
like
I
that.
wrote this script maybe
Yeah,
10 days
you're
ago
right.
to 2 weeks ago.
You told me that we don't need to make our own, so I'm excited to hear these.
I texted you. I said these taglines are so good. There's 5
Dang
that
it.
I've got here, and 3 of them are astounding.
You've hyped up the taglines quite a bit, and we know it's tough to be in the tagline business. So, as Brand says, this should be a masterclass. Prescriptive.
The 2 that I don't think are the creme de la creme. The first one is the newest sensation and waste allocation. A good little rhyme and
That's
things
pretty
there.
good.
But,
I like it. That's like a little Fallout jingle almost.
the other one is he's got a lot of time on his hands.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
The main tagline is one that just is so poetic and beautiful. It's after 700 years of doing what he was built for, he'll discover what he's meant for.
Oh, that is great.
I mean, come
Goosebumps.
on. That's
Yeah, little
gorgeous.
Wally. Yeah,
Next one, an adventure beyond the ordinary.
that's right. You're good.
That's
I think I
fucking
prefer the
good.
original still, but that is great.
And this last one, which is an homage to a previous film we've already done.
Ooh.
In space, no one can hear you clean.
That is well done. Let's give a round of
I
applause right there for
come
the.
on. Those are 3A+
Yeah,
taglines.
you're right. That's great. I think that last one is my favorite.
I think so too. I mean,
It's
we
funny.
said the
It's an
alien
alien
tagline,
reference.
the
Yeah,
best tagline of all time.
that's great. That's
I
beautiful.
watched I went back and I watched that Alien trailer again.
Great trailer.
Probably the best trailer I've ever seen too. Oh my
Told
god.
you. Yeah, they
There's
don't
like
make trailers like that anymore.
there's nothing that happens in it really, and you're so scared the whole
You're so
time.
deeply unsettled, and you don't like get a look at the monster or anything.
Nope. And it's just doing those little angular letters and then in
And
space
and
going,
then that
oh, it's so
noise. Yeah.
oh, and that new Alien trailer. What?
It.
Nope. I didn't get the beat.
Alien Romulus.
Yeah, that was a good trailer too.
That's gonna be hype. It comes out in August.
Do we have any taglines of our own? Should
I
we?
think we should eschew it in
Okay.
in deference to these great taglines that we have today.
Yeah. Pay our restitution towards them.
Yes.
Yes.
For we
Okay.
are in debt to these great wards of creativity.
I mean, sometimes there's just such garbage for taglines. I'm happy to see something that's
You're
truly.
happy.
Oh,
Oh, fuck you. Yeah.
fuck me. Facts though.
Oh, I got some facts.
Yeah.
No,
Spit them.
you called
Spit
my
them at.
bluff.
Spit them at
I
me.
was you called my bluff. I was standing there, my gun drawn, and it was full of blanks.
Mexican standoff facts.
I feel like we've done that before.
Do,
Faxy?
see, uh, swallow or spit facts.
Gross. We done those before?
We have not. No, surprisingly.
Oh, probably should do that then for Wally. Beautiful movie. Facts about Wally.
Garbage facts? No, because then that makes it sound
Facts in
bad.
large.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
What's the ship called? The Contessa?
Faxium. The Faxium.
Faxium. I think that Faxium is pretty good.
I think that probably should be it, but there's
there's
not the
stupid and
slicer, the dicer, and neither the
there's
nice.
stupid ones we haven't thought of yet. Let's do the Faxium.
Or spit or swallow fact. No, let's do the Faxium.
Let's do the Faxium. And save Spit or Swallow for a movie that is better than a movie.
We'll save it for Alex's birthday episode.
Yeah.
Next week. Yeah, perfect. I finished the script for Alex's birthday episode last night.
Yes.
Sometimes I like do part of
Odd
it,
choice
like
for
all
the
the
movie,
easy
huh?
stuff, and then I come back. No, it's exactly her kind of movie though.
Yeah.
And then I'll come back to it and I'll do like the reviews and the history, some parts that take me longer. It was the perfect movie to write a script for because there's enough out there to write a script, but it's
Without
just the right
sort
amount.
through a ton.
I don't have to
Yeah.
sort through it, and there's not too little where I have to dig for information. It was like IMDb had 10 facts. I got to pick 6 of them, and it was like perfect.
I'll pass along the compliment.
Yeah, please do.
There were a lot of facts for Wally, though.
Oh my God, there's like 400 facts for Wally. I have a lot. 3, 4, 5.
Including nominations.
Do I have 14 facts? My God.
Yeah, let's get through them, man.
Okay. If you watch the movie, these come up, but the first one is that Wally, both Wally and Eve are acronyms.
Robots.
Wally stands for Waste Allocation Load Lifter Earth Class.
Which, okay, so there's when they're wall D's and wall C's and shit up there.
The wall R? Yeah, I don't know.
But makes sense. His name is Wally.
Yeah.
Alfred.
And
he stands for
Extraterrestrial Vegetation Evaluator.
Plant Looker. Yeah.
Eve.
Eva. They're like 2-year-olds.
That's one of my quotes. Eva.
Eva. It's probably not much for quotes, yeah.
Alyssa Knight, who provides the voice of Eve, is not actually an actress, but just an employee at Pixar Studios.
They do that often, though, I think. They're just like, hey, you, come on.
Get over here.
Lunch lady, yeah.
Directive. Next. Oh man, and this is some of the shit that we talked about in Ratatouille, where they like just watched mice for years, or they put somebody in a chef's outfit and dumped water on them to see what it got wet. To explore the possibilities of pure visual storytelling, Stanton and the Pixar team watched every single Charles Chaplin and Buster Keaton movie, both short films and features, every day during lunch for about 18 months.
Smart. That makes sense. I love Buster Keaton.
What about Charlie Chaplin?
I haven't seen as much of his work, but it's like it's non-verbal storytelling, right? It's physical storytelling. That's pretty smart.
Felt weird to
get those facial expressions.
It felt weird to call Charlie Chaplin Charles Chaplin. Chuck Chaplin. Chappie. You ever see Chappie?
Chappie.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I love Chappie. It's fucking terrible.
Was Tom Hanks in that?
No.
Which was the robot one with Tom Hanks?
It's like Dev Patel.
No, that you're thinking Gump. That's the robot Tom Hanks movie.
Yeah.
Next Faxium. At around 33 minutes, the last piece of debris that clears away from Wally as he leaves Earth's atmosphere is the Russian satellite Sputnik 1, which in 1957 was the first man-made object to be placed into Earth orbit.
Wow. I think Chris's dad worked on Sputnik. I always allege he's a satellite designer.
Always say that. That's fucking crazy if he did, which he didn't.
Not Sputnik, but the American Sputnik.
Yeah.
Sputnik.
Next, the average number of storyboards used on a Pixar film, which is, I think, already high for an animated film, is 75,000 storyboards. Wow. But for this movie, it was 125,000.
Wow. I mean, that makes sense too. Like we said, it's all visual.
All visual. The effects in this are astounding.
Yes.
Next,
with the fire
20.
Yes.
Oh, I mean, come on. At around 21 minutes, the first 3 human languages that Eve uses when asking Wally his directive are German, Japanese, and Swahili before she settles down on English and says, directive.
Wow, Wally doesn't know Swahili? I thought he's a brother.
I was going to say like brother, but that doesn't work like brother. Next, Wally's eyes were inspired by a pair of binoculars that was given to Stanton when he was watching an Oakland Athletics versus Boston Red Sox baseball game.
Oh,
Seemingly, Stanton missed the entire first inning because he was so distracted by the binoculars.
that's cool. I know in the Criterion cover, it's like Wally's like pieced together with trash himself, and his eyes are binoculars.
It's gorgeous. Um, Ooh, this is a good fact. My next fact is that Ben Burt, the voice of Wally, had just completed voicing Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith. And he told his wife that he never wanted to work on another film that involved robots. He changed his mind when Pixar talked through their ideas for this film, which he found to be fresh and exciting. Most of the robots in the movie are voiced by Ben Burt through mechanical sounds of his creation. He recorded 2,500 different sounds for the film, twice the average of a Star Wars movie, and also the most that he had ever recorded for one feature film.
What a cool job that would be. Almost like a Foley artist of voices.
Yeah, I think he's the voice of R2D2. Wow!
That's cool. What a great job. He's the Robo guy.
He is.
That's his calling card.
Sad one. This film is dedicated to Justin Wright, a 27-year-old Pixar animator who died of a heart attack.
Oh, that's too young.
That's incredibly young. I mean, it's always too young to lose somebody to a heart attack, but goddamn, in their 20s? I'm older than
Wally was smiling at him. Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Only a couple more. We're cruising. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more. The concept artist studied images of Chernobyl, Ukraine, and the city of Sofia, Bulgaria, for the ideas of the ruined world. Art director Anthony Christoph is from Bulgaria and knew the problems its capital had in storing garbage. So,
That's shot at Bulgaria. Interesting.
shout out my hometown. It looks like trash.
It looks like that's what it looks like. Where I'm
It looks
from.
like nuclear waste, fallout, and trash.
That's funny. That's cool.
Next, in the previews for the movie at the end of the DVD, the Pixar intro features Wally fixing the broken light bulb and the bouncing lamp. He replaces the older style round incandescent bulb with a newer energy friendly spiral tube fluorescent light bulb.
That's like adapting your mythos to the modern day. Not changing it, but adapting.
It's completely unnecessary, but it's so fitting for the movie. Yeah. Few more. The makers consulted with a live action director of photography, Roger Deakins, to learn how Deakins would light and shoot a scene if it were a live action movie. Much of the film's first half bears an atmospheric, sepia-hued look that characterizes much of Deakins' film work. Additionally, and this is something that I love about Wall-E, they use zooms, focus shifts, lens flares, tracking shots, and pans to achieve this look. Why are you crying?
I yawned. I tears my eyes, but it just I think it shows the level of care that goes into Wall-E and the production and everything. Like I think it's sometimes like if you get a Transformers movie that costs 180 million per se, they're not sitting down at lunch and watching 18 months worth of Buster Keaton movies and like bringing in other cinematographers to ask type of lighting. You know what I mean? This is craft. This is the work. Yes, of course.
GOAT cinematographer and the GOAT silent film people. Yeah.
Yeah. This is that's just like the work that goes into it, not just the money.
Every time that I watch Wall-E now, I think I didn't really notice it the first time, but second through however many 7 times I've watched this or something, when I start to see them like zoom in on a rocket ship on Earth and it zooms and the focus changes, or they follow Wall-E from a far away up to his little house thing, I'm like,
it's ridiculous.
It looks like it's not animated.
Yeah, exactly.
They
treat it as if the camera still has like the same rules. It's
yeah. Last 3. The name Wall-E is a tip of the hat to Walt Disney. Walter Elias.
They call him Wall-E? Wall-E Disney?
Maybe. Maybe
didn't
it's
like
because
Jewish
his name
people.
is Walter Elias, so Wall-E.
Oh yeah, he hated Jewish people.
Yeah, and his head is frozen.
Yeah, which is cool though. That's cool. Not the Jewish part.
I mean,
That part's not cool.
it is cool. It's frozen. You're right.
That part is
It's
cool.
chill.
Yeah, it's very cool and
It's
chill.
definitely chill. Last two are rankings and noms. IMDb top 250. This is number 59 of all time.
Brilliant. I wonder if that's the highest. It's probably not for the Toy Story, but it's up there
For the Toy
the
Story.
Pixar's. I think Toy Story probably has a beat, but
Let's see. It's one of the highest animated of all time. We're gonna go to 59. Right better than it. Once Upon a Time in the West, Alien, City Lights, Django Unchained, Apocalypse Now, and Memento.
Ooh. Beautiful.
I'm trying to see how many animated are ahead of it. The Grave of the Fireflies, The Lion King, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, Spirited Away.
Might be it.
This is the fifth highest. This is the highest.
Wow, the highest Pixar.
And then just below it, a movie called 12th Fail. It looks like a Bollywood movie.
Cool.
Indiana Jones, Raiders of the Lost Ark. You've got The Lives of Others, Sunset Boulevard, Avengers Infinity War, Paths of Glory, and Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Too much Spider-Man for this guy.
Ooh, the next
know.
Pixar is Coco at 73, and then Toy Story at 77. I mean, Coco's so good.
Yeah, but interesting.
Toy Story 3, Princess Mononoke. And then nominations.
I don't think it was nominated for anything.
There's so many nominations in here. Oh, we're just gonna pick some big ones because Academy Awards. When we did Ratatouille, this is one of only 2 to be nominated for 6 or more. Winner for Best Animated Film of the Year, nominated for Best Original Screenplay, nominated also Best Screenplay for a movie that doesn't have much talking is crazy.
And animated.
Nominated for Best Original Score for Thomas Newman. Best Achievement in Original Song, Down to Earth. Best Sound Mixing and Best Sound Editing.
Any wins?
Just Animated Feature.
Okay. What about like the Academy of Science?
Let's see. Well, the BAFTAs, winner for Best Animated Film. Thomas Newman got nominated. Best Sound nominee. Winner for Best Children's Film. Academy of Sci-Fi, Fantasy, and Horror Films. Winner for Best Animated Film. Nominated for Best Director. What is the Annie Awards again? We've talked about this. That's animated, right?
Yeah. The Annies.
It was nominated for Best Animated Feature. Didn't win.
Wow.
The other 2 that year at the Oscars were Kung Fu Panda and Bolt. I wonder if they gave it to one of those 2.
I can't imagine them giving it to Bolt over but
I mean, Kung Fu Panda is a good film, but
Kung Fu Panda maybe.
It didn't win anything at the Annies, not for any of the storyboarding or voice acting.
They must have a thing against Pixar. So I think they get too much chance.
Maybe. Art Directors Guild nominated. Any other ones you want to know for Critics' Choice? Best Animated Feature, nominated for Best Picture at Critics' Choice.
There they go. So it was nominated celebrated.
Song. It was celebrated.
I mean, Wally.
The Gold Derby Awards, Golden Globes winner for Best Film, Animated Film, sorry. Nominated for Best Song. Golden Schmoes? What the fuck? Oh, Golden Schmoes have good and bad.
Yeah, this is it all.
It's everything in the Golden Schmoes. The Grammys.
Golden Schmoes winner for like 12 hours long. Yeah.
Winner for Best Written Song. It did win at the Grammys for Down to Earth. And nominated for Best Score. Hugo Awards. Just so many. There's just I'm only in the eyes. My lord.
I think it's suffice to say that
MTV Movie Awards, it was only nominated. Wait, the MTV Movie Awards of Russia. What the fuck?
They love Wally.
For best cartoon. They were not. Russia was not going to award an American film best cartoon.
American Space.
Motion picture sound editors. They gave this best sound editing.
Guild Awards.
The guilds. So many more. Look at it if you want, people. There's so many.
We're but a drop.
Best favorite family movie. So that is Wally. Those are our faxioms.
Aye.
Nicole.
Factin. Nicole, she just like, Wally just meets Nicole Kidman and thinks she's like an inflatable doll or something.
I was gonna say he mistakes her for trash. Mistakes her for trash and tries to put her. It's like, fuck.
No, Wally, no. I'm trying to find my husband. He's born into a 10-year-old.
Did you say she's an inflatable doll?
Yeah.
She's a sex doll.
No, like a pool toy, Brandon.
Oh, okay. She's an inflatable doll.
They would have taken the sex toy with them.
Yeah, exactly. And Wally mistakes her for trash and tries to compact her.
Yeah, but she doesn't pop. She just screams.
As most balloons do, yeah.
But he succeeds. She compacts.
And she screams forever.
Now Nicole screams forever. Her head popping out of the block she's compacted into.
I love it.
That's the whole movie.
I just love the idea that Wally, or just even sees regular Nicole Kidman, he's like, that's trash.
Yeah. He doesn't know.
Doesn't know. It's just trash to him. So that is gonna end our preamble.
Our preamble. And that's time. Preamble. And that's time for the movie. Brilliant.
Wall-E, 1 of 2.
Wall 1.
1 of 1. I do love how you send me your audio files each week where you find a way to incorporate a 1 or a 2 in there.
Usually they don't make sense.
Sometimes they're perfect, but most of the time they're just garbage. They're just random.
I'll see you tomorrow, Brando.
It's good. Have fun at the golf course. Oh, your Instagram stories of all the holes. It got super Shakespeare.
Yeah, it did. He lost his mind.
It diverted from just telling us about the holes to
and it ended becoming with Muffin Brook.
Were those actually the names of the holes, or
no?
Oh, just made them all up.
Yeah.
I love it. Alrighty. Later.